Alrighty then. Hello everyone and welcome to Age of Cignare Online. This is your friend Cignare. Today we're going to walk around, see some of the updates and some of the new things that we have changed. Last night, Benji and I, we spent a great deal on remastering some of the new mobs, and we kind of did quite a few things, and we have chosen some of the permanent mobs are going to be, starting from Vale, Miras, Lagon, Mohas, and so on and so forward. And today we're just going to go for maybe about 15 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and show you the Vale, Miras, and Lagon. Lagon has not been finished yet, but I believe Vale and Miras are already on the road to remaster. And as you can see here, we have the new beholders. Oops, sorry about that. Though we have the new beholders, pretty good, pretty intense. I have to say they look really nice. Make no mistake, this is not an easy task, but it's very fun, a lot of fun. We are going to rename the beholders, of course. This is going to be, I believe, the Magma Beholder. As you can see, he's surrounded by volcano rocks and lava. Though, pretty cool. And then we're going to have the basic Beholder. They're also made out of the magma. As you can see. You're also going to see the new versions of the rats, of course. We're going to check them out. This is the basic ones. They are like lava smoky, as you can see. They look pretty nice. And this is the boss. Let's see if we can get... Yeah, they are right here, magma. Oh yeah. So the beholders, the rats, are absolutely done. We also have the, what you guys remember as the hatchling. The hatchling, we're going to rename it. The files actually call them the baby dragon. So we're going to, it looks more like a dragon than anything else. So I like the way that came out. Benji, you are amazing, bro. This is definitely an incredible teamwork. Building the skins and putting them together, and then working the graphic part of it with Photoshop, and the file part is not that hard. It's just time consumption, but absolutely incredible. Of course, as I mentioned in my previous stream, we are doubling the amount of mobs on every mob. Every map is going to have double the count. And some of them will triple. Some of them will triple. There are certain maps that are fairly large. And we believe that due to the population on this map on a normal level, like Mozart was one of the maps that most people will hang out in Mozart. But we have something special for Mozart. As you can see, we are shifting and moving around the mobs. Make sure that we can pretty much fairly enough spread them around fairly, This is going to be the baby dragon. Baby dragons. And there's it's a little darker one right here. As you can see. So what we're gonna do is to see them on a better scale. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go ahead and do. Let's see. That is the magma beholder. Very nice. And of course, regular beholders. Then you're gonna see let's see. That is the boss rat, right? It's gonna we're gonna be naming them right again. Of course, the difference on the colors will make a difference on the experience and rewarding. Of course, the bosses are going to have more experience and give you more rewarding opportunities as you go and as you level up. And let's see. This is the hatchling. That looked pretty nice. As you can see, we brought a little bit of darkness to Vale. If you all remember the story of Vale, Vale was a very wealthy and resourceable land until it got taken over by, evil and so on and so forward. Whoa, whoa. Look at that. Plus 5 items, most of them. Pretty nice. Definitely, they're going to be rewarding. There's no question about that. And now we'll go to Miras. As you can see, the Miras, the zombie dogs are fucking sick. I love it. They're absolutely super califragilistic. Espialidocious. This is the main one, the regular zombie dog, which are going to have a different name. And this is the new. Wow, look at that. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and do a few here. This is number 4. Sort of different. But now it's a zombie dog, bloody zombie dog. Then the evil dog, we did something special. We have 2 different colors. We have a green, a real shiny, nice green to the land, and we have the basic one, which is the blue one. It's like a pretty cool color. There they are. I'm just going to go to the... there it is. So this is what we've been working on. Give them a new face, a new look, new feeling to the maps, to the mobs. Well, we're working on mobs right now. Maps, hopefully very soon after, hopefully right after the mobs. And I mean, look at that. Phenomenal. Oh yeah. Oh, that deserves a screenshot. Definitely does. And let's say, let me see, give me 2 seconds. Yeah. So Veil and Miras pretty much are done. This is not something that uh, I think these colors are pretty nice. It's a bloody colors. I like Miras Town. Look at that, right outside. Absolutely. So enough mobs for players to go through here, level up fairly enough. And so Lagon, we only did the regular goblin because the hashling took a minute to really. It was two different files, so it was kind of different to really. So the goblin, we only did one, and then we're gonna go ahead and start. As you can see, we did this one right here. This is the regular goblin. Look at it right there. Let me go ahead and do some here. The goblin is the 6, I think. I believe. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So that's what the goblin is going to look like. We wanted to keep it on the green level, and instead of colorful, like it was before, or you know how the Koreans did it. We removed the colorful part. We kept the sort of the land green goblin, right? We did choose several green colors. As you can see, the shaping looks really nice. And then the boss, which is going to be this one, we are going to choose it's sort of a green color, but it's going to be a little bit more shinier. Maybe not fluorescent, not as much as the evil dog, right? We go. Then you have the lancers here, which, as you can see, they're gonna have a new color as well. The lancers. The goblin. I don't think it's the final thought. I believe we can shape him a little bit different. Keep him within the green. Just shape him up a little bit and see what different colors we can, I don't know, choose from, and so on and so forward. So I think there's a mob that we're going to remove from this map. Let me show you. You guys know him as the King Beholder. So the King Beholder will become a main mob on another map that may be suitable. There is already several mobs here. We have the evil dog on this map. We have the regular goblin and the boss goblin, and we're gonna have the lancers and the boss lancers. So the map is gonna look diverse. There goes the goblin lancers right here, as you can see. There they are, goblin lancers. So the King Beholder, which is normally in this area, of course, if we move him, we are going to make him, we're going to sniff the heck out of him. We're gonna make sure he is suitable for the levels and the map that he's going to be. There they are. And of course, the original color will decease. There's several amount of mobs here that we can use. The boss beholder and the regular beholders, they are going to look majestic. We did some tests and holy shit. We're just making a decision where it's going to be. So there's not going to be no beholders around here. We might replace them with lancers, right? Because the lancers are aggressive mob, just like the beholders. So this is going to be full probably with lancers and regular goblins. And absolutely. Doesn't seem like any lancers are here. Only maybe 2 of them. 1, 2. Okay, there's not that many. I believe there's a path back here to go to the other side. There it is. It goes to the other side. It's like a shortcut. So the beholder will be out of this map, and we'll find a new home very quickly. And of course, Mojas will also lose the beholder. But we are going to replace the beholders and Mojas with more orcs and orc lancers, right? So the beholders are not going to be here anymore. You're going to see way more goblins here. Again, we're going to replace them with the lancers. So it's going to be aggressive mobs. When you walk through here, you'll be able to farm them if you don't have an amulet on. And at that stage, if you're a new player, should be no reason why you should have an amulet unless you have an existing account or a friend that is hooking you up. So this is pretty much what we have so far in terms. I mean, we have so many skins already chosen and so on and so forth, but the process, due to the time consumption and the time that we have in our plate, will take a little longer than expected. But nonetheless, we're having fun, we're enjoying ourselves, and we're definitely going to make a difference. There's this not going to be here. We're going to make this augurs look evil and look angry and look, you know, the color skin, this colorful thing is just not, personally not my thing. This is a medieval game. This is a castle. We should be surrounded by, you know, scary creatures and not rainbows. That being said, no, hell no. We ain't doing none of that. And of course, all the beholders, king beholders in this map again will be gone. Again, it is my opinion. I don't know. This is something I'm going to speak to the developer about it, but I believe it should be an easy brainstorm. If you're in a map that you have both aggressive and non-aggressive mobs, it's clearly that if you walk around the mobs that are aggressive, of course, if you don't have an amulet right here, invisible amulet, the mobs will not attack you, but if you take it off, they all come after you. They can see you. However, my thought to all of this is the following one. Wait. So my thought is the following one. If you get hit by an aggressive mob and then you have a similar, let's say, the orc archer and the regular orc, I think the non-aggressive mob, because you have to stop and hit him, that effort right there should give you an extra boost, such as more experience, right? So, in my opinion, the non-aggressive mobs in the map, they are shared with aggressive mob. They should give you more experience because you have to stop your herd and you have to attack them with a bow or staff or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna go all the way to Neris. Again, all these mobs are going to change. In fact, I believe we can also make this right here look a little bit more natural. We do have the ability to change that particular look. So there's certain mobs that if you pay attention, have some details that if we do enhance those details, it is going to sharpen the look of them. Of course, the weapon they use is definitely one to be reckoned with. Some of them you're going to have opportunities to do something nice, some of them you don't, but it's okay. Me personally, I can't wait to get to the ice. What we have in storage for the ice, we're going to give it a little twist. We're making icy electrifying. It's going to be some pretty cool blues and whites and lightning looking type. Renaming on some of these mobs. No, all of this is going to go. All this purple and colorful. The greenage on this is going to look. I mean, we got to make this mob look nice. That sword, that looks too basic to me. There's several other mobs that we have worked that have swords, like the Baphomet warrior and the Baphomet, and it was insane the way we changed the way the actual sword looks like. It's pretty nice. I mean, the shape itself, it's the same, but the skin is what makes it different. So all these mobs here absolutely will have a remaster. The zombie, this one right here, we're going to give him life, although it doesn't look half decent. I think the red and the brown looks nice on it. Definitely they need a nice scary look. You're going to have two different types of zombies. On the zombie part, of course, they both look the same, and it's hard for the players to determine which one is the rewarding one and which one is not. All these colorful purple things are going to go away, and we're going to put new helmets, new shapes, new. It's just going to look better. The piranha, I saw them. This is not going to be a hard thing to do. I was thinking of finding sort of a evil zombie piranha, like they're dying or something, but they're still alive, right? That you can see through, or some kind of a zombie-looking type skin that might erase all these colors. Of course, we'll put two different colors so you can determine which one is the boss and which one is the basic one. Yeah. Some of the mobs are fairly. I really don't know what happened with the Korean version. They pretty went colorful on everything. They took the life on some of the mobs. This looks decent. I would put different color pens. I will probably keep the greenage on the body and the main sculpture, but the legs definitely. They look like they have boots or something, but they don't. They just painted the legs and the same color as the pen. I don't like it. So we're gonna make those legs fully colorful and the right color, not colorful, but in the right color. Make them match, and then of course the hand bracelet in the pants and the stick is like a, I don't know. There's a cartoon I used to watch back in the days. Captain, Captain Cave, I think that was his name. Capitan Cavernicola, that's in Spanish. Oh yeah, yeah. You see the different in colors. One is brighter than the other. But we're gonna make the wolves and the great wolves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, they're definitely going to look really nice. The thing about the skins we're making, we're trying to make the land, fit the mob that it's going to have. So you have a green land like this, such a beautiful mountaineer. And you bring this purple and, oops. It just doesn't. They're supposed to be fearful mobs, not rainbows and Butterflies. They're supposed to be evil. All right, so last map, of course. This is just for this stream right now. We're just trying to show this right here. Definitely, I would like to focus to bring such a. There's a bone white color that I was looking at. It's like a really cool bone color with a great sharpening titanium color. It looks really nice. And this one's, we may leave him. We may lightening a little bit the color, or we may keep him the same. Who knows? But we need to have a special. And the gold looks definitely. I always liked the gold. It's just for some reason there's too much gold in the game, so we're gonna minimize that to a certain category, to a certain levels or rank. You know, it's kind of crazy if you start getting gold armor from where you're level 0, R1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just doesn't. It removes the whole fun of hunting and farming and and really going for the next one, for the next level. So I can't wait for this land to be full. This is going to be packed. This is empty. This is one of the maps that we're going to make sure that, due to the size, it is suitable for more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 players. In this area here, you should have at least 5 players without, the need to walk in the entire map. At least in this part of the map. This part right here should be enough. They should have double or triple the mobs. This is testing. This is not something we are going to keep. This is just testing the water. Again, we don't want this colorful. We're going to solid colors. Some of them are going to have volcano rocks. Some of them are going to have electrifying, blue, etch. And since we can duplicate these mobs now, means we can create new mobs without a problem now. It's no big deal. Some of the mobs in this map are just too many of them. So we have the skeleton, then we have the lancer skeletons. Those are by the castles. Then in here you have the leaders, the skeletons, and then you also have the stone goblins. I believe the stone goblins don't belong here. We will remove them, the stone goblins, and we will replace them with the regular skeletons and the lancer skeletons. The skeleton lancers, sorry. So here we're going to have a land take over by skeletons. That's pretty much Neris is going to be. You're not going to see any more of the stone goblins. So all of this, and of course we're going to double the mobs here in this area as well. Lancers, skeleton lancers, and skeletons are going to be over the land of Neris. That will release the stone lancers, the stone goblins, to be used in another area, and so on and so forth. Now, definitely Neris is going to be a scary place. It's all skeleton. It's going to be skeleton related, skeleton leaders, skeleton lancers, skeletons, mobs. And all 3 of them are going to have 3 different boss mobs. So it's going to be 6 different mobs, technically, in this land. Look at that. I love the way that looks. It just looks phenomenal. The magma. Oh, the color that we have for this is going to be majestic. A green volcano? No. It's going to be volcano colors. The magma goblins will be removed from here and will be replaced for the new golem that is going to be here on the. Of course, the ice golem is going to have a different name, different color. Different name, different colors. So all of this are going to change. Everything is going to change here. So you're going to have two different types of, you're going to have the ice golem here, but it's going to have a different color, different skin, and it's going to take over this map, at least all of this area. You're not going to have two different types of mobs here. No need. And then, this is the Saturos. Another mob, we might move to another area. We still don't know yet. We might replace this whole area here. It's going to have two different mobs. On the ice goblin, golem is going to have two different types of it. The boss and the regular in two different colors or two different skins. Of course, by replacing these ones, we'll replace them with the ones that we already won. And so it's going to populate the respawning area very nicely. And this way. And then you're going to have this particular mob, which is going to be for this area here. Once you cross this land, you're not going to see here none of this. The Saturo also is not going to be here. This is going to be 100% ogre, and it's going to be a new type of looking ogre. We're going to change that green. We're going to redesign the clothing, or should I say recolor, reskin it. And all of this, yep, all of this is going to be replaced. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Now, for those who have an understanding of the game and basically know the game very well, you're going to have a new feeling. This is going to be absolutely a brand new perspective for all of you who are used to. Now here, no more Cyclops. This is not going to be any more Cyclops here. We're going to replace them for the new mobs are going to be replaced by the Cyclops. Cyclops is going to be Mozart, new assigned mob. Of course, we do have penguins, so you guys know. So the Cyclops are going to be... So in this map, you're going to see only the Chimeras, which probably are going to replace the Cyclops, the Chimeras. And you're going to see also the... Well, this is temporarily. As you can see, we change them to gold, but they're not going to be gold. We have a nice ice color. This is just us messing around with the skin, so you guys can kind of have an idea of the things that we are doing or we can do. So, absolutely. But as you can see, we have some of them different colors. We're just playing around with them and messing around. The Ice Knight leaders, this ones right here, are going to be removed. And they are going to be in Suher. So this here is going to be the regular Ice Knight, right? Which they're no longer going to be called Ice Knight. The Chimeras, the Troll Chimeras, most likely they'll keep their name, and we'll have to change the coloring. I just don't like that. I personally don't. It's new for some people, but I just don't. I prefer something more evil looking, darkness, and let's see. And then Suher, of course, Suher we're gonna have only the Harpies and the Ice Knight Kings. The Ice Knight leaders, sorry. The regular ice knights, they will be replaced. There's going to be just ice knight leaders, which they're going to have a different name. Here they are. Mainly you see them here. So any ice knight, regular ice knight, it will be mainly there's going to be just leaders here. There's not going to be no regular here. So in the map, no regulars. And as I said before, no more succubuses and suher. We are replacing them all with harpies. So the succubus alley, or I don't know what you guys used to call it, is going to be the harpy now. Everything's going to be harpies, 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 between boss harpies and regular harpies. Most likely the boss harpies are going to be in this area, and so on and so forth. Now, Mozart is going to have now his own special mobs. You're not going to see anything that is not, I mean, it's Cyclops belong in Barknan, and so they're no longer going to be in Barknan, they're going to be here. So this is going to be polluted with no more harpies here. This is all going to be succubuses. So all the mobs in this maps, this right here, the ogre, we're going to replace it for a special mob, meaning like a mini boss, right? That is going to give you a real nice, maybe 5 times the experience than the regular mobs here, right? It's like a pretty cool kill. So you're going to have these random mobs like this one. So it's going to be Cyclops and harpies only. And the mini boss, there's going to be a random mob. It could be anything. We'll choose what it is later on. And then here, it's just going to be straight up succubuses. Now, in terms of these succubuses bosses, which one is going to be? If we're going to keep... right now, there's 3 of them. There's the light one, there's the dark one, and then they have a gold one. And what I mean they is the other version. And we're going to try to keep away from, you know, mimicking anything as possible. As far as we can do, we're going to try to maintain a unique level of look, feeling, experience. All right? That pretty much is what we're going to be doing. So later on, I'm going to get, maybe not today, maybe tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to get with the developer and we're going to be relocating the mobs. I'm making a small document so that I can share and let him know. Actually had a great conversation with him last night as I was working with Benji. Mr. Arthur, wow, this guy is amazing, bro. I am absolutely amazed by his humbleness and friendship. I'm so grateful and so thankful. I could not ask for for anything else, man. This is incredible. Of course, the ants are the ones that are going to be taking over the land of Zireni. The land of Zireni, definitely. As you can see, no more Wyvern. Oh, however it was pronounced, I pronounce it Wyvern. And definitely, this is going to be polluted with ants. And we have quite a few skins for the ants that I've made. I actually made some kind of spider web looking type. I don't know if that's gonna look cool, but it's gonna have like the Spider-Man type of look. But it's only a thought. We're not sure specifically how is that gonna, you know, stand out. So basically, we removed the Wyverns. So there's going to be several mobs that we're going to be pretty much relocating. The Saturo, the golems, right? The ice golems are going to change. The stone golems, the magma golems. Those are 3 different kind of golems that we're going to pretty much either relocate, reskin for new mobs, new perks, right? New everything, new experience, know it all. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. There we go. And again, um, there's another idea that we're working on. We do not know yet what, the outcome of that. If we can implement that idea, which will create three different worlds in our game, right? We'll create a new world every 200 levels, right? So, for example, once you reach level 200, then your journey starts in a new map, but it's a starting point again. However, it's a starting point for a high level, meaning you're gonna feel like the first time you started, but with your levels, with perks, everything that you have, you won't lose anything. It's just going to be another category of maps, right? It may be the same maps that you know, but in a different order, right? Different looks, different mobs, different things, different this, different that. What maybe, let's say for example, you reach level 200 plus, and then you enter the second adventure of your character leveling after level 200. I don't know, you start in Vale again, but this time Vale doesn't have rats or beholders or hatchling. It has other mobs that you've seen before, just different skins. And at this point, they are for your level. They're designed to be attacked and to be rewarded by level 200 plus. And same thing when you get to level 400, right? You enter a new age, a new era, a new cycle, and you have these three different cycles. That is a brainstorm right now. It is not something that we are attacking at this moment. We just talk about it. We're just trying to pretty much bring some ideas to the table to expand what we consider the life of the game as we know it. So there will be no more ants here in Taros, as you can see. They have been removed. You will see a shitload of Baphomets. The source of the Baphomets are going to change as well. We're going to redesign them. Bearfishes. This is not an easy mob to create. As you can see, they didn't even do a good job on this part. I don't think that came out nice. Consider the original one. The original came out nice. It was structured. We had to find a way of keeping that mouth and the eyes. You see, on the new one, doesn't have the mouth. I don't know if this was us who did this. I think it was us messing around with it. Let's see. I think we can keep this part and just restructure the inside of it, keeping the mouth and the eyes. Just restructure this part right here on a more, I don't know, a color that match the main aspects of the mob. Benji is the best at doing that. I'm just a talker when it comes to this. He really. And of course, blue turtles no longer going to be blue turtles. We're going to definitely find the right shape and color skin for the turtles. But we're going to make sure that this little pond right here, it's rewarding. Not easy, but rewarding. It's going to be a high level gift within the mid-level environment. Got to make sure we keep the actual structure of the turtle, changing the color without damaging the actual. We might be able to split this in 3 different parts, from features to skin color and shell color. And the shell shouldn't be, I can see the 2 different colors. Yeah, I really don't like that. The Baphomet's legs and the Baphomet colors. I was thinking to do like some type of brownage, like a brownage that looks like the palm trees and the land. Uh, make him, uh, I don't know, like Centums, half horse, half human. But this, I don't know. Look, I don't like this. I don't like that. We have a better. I think we can do much better, and not this. This right here is going to change. Well, it is definitely a journey. We're having great fun. This is something we should have been done 3 years ago, and unfortunately, due to the garbage human being we had as a developer, a dishonest and somebody that it was not working with honor and integrity, decided to steal everything from us instead of preparing. Imagine if this guy, Mr. James Ryan, would not done that, and we would have teamed up with Mr. Alter, and powerful add-on to the team, where you have the existing developer what already knows the file fairly, and then this guy will come in, and then boom, teamwork. It would have been phenomenal. It would have been an incredible and powerful add-on. But dishonesty and lack of integrity took over the cowardness of this person, and of course, he did what he did. But make no mistake, reckoning is coming. And some people may think we don't own this, but we own every fucking thing in here. The files in my server belongs to me. And if you steal what's not yours, you're gonna get what you deserve. I'm telling you. Oh, I just noticed something. Let me see. Oh, we need to add the sound effect for the gold horse. There it is. There is no sound effect. Interesting. We need to add it. Yeah, there's no sound effect. Anyways, I want to thank you everyone for watching. We're going to continue working hard, giving you guys updates, hopefully on a weekly basis. We definitely want to continue keeping you guys updated. And I believe that the journey ahead of us is absolutely incredible. We want to make sure that we can hit every single edge, every single corner of the game that we can remaster. We want to make sure that we give you guys a new look, a new feeling, a new start. However, we are not going to delete the old data as we promised. We're going to keep it. We are going to do a process of account recovering. And the reason we're going to do that, and we're not just going to open the database and have anybody log in, is because we have suffered several attacks. And we want to make sure that our several characters and individuals that have dedicated themselves to harm our server, to become our enemy, to become, the voice to shut us down, the voice to support the run that has been done against us, right? You have certain players that have no integrity, that you guys normally or generally know them as cheaters, right? They always exploring the files of the game. They always want to do something. Now They found a schmuck to convince and to manipulate into stealing and robbing a friend, somebody that he's been working with it for 7 years. For goodness sake, for 7 years. But this account recovery is going to be majestic. We're going to make sure you get all your items, everything that you had, make sure your account is on point, and we're going to make sure that your journey starts a lot fun. We're going to prepare a pretty intense package. There's going to be a little pack, and this pack is going to be complimentary. It's going to be the recovering pack, right? This is for your account. It's just going to have a lot of goods. Probably a month VIP with, a bunch of goods, and give you access to everything that is new in the game very quickly, and that you can explore and make a decision whether you want to stay with us or not. That's how good confidence we're going to have. Anyways, I thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time. This is your friend Cignare, and I'm out.